time in EST?
9:25.
9:25 for you, right? And in no, time in PST. That's what I need. Okay, I've got 2 hours.
8:25.
I can quickly. How much time do you want to spare for listening?
Sir, if the recording is there, I will try to I'll see that, sir.
No, that recording is not in depth.
Okay.
I was doing it with a different purpose.
Okay.
I will need about half an hour to 40 minutes to explain this. Do you have the time now?
But sir, not many people are there, right, sir?
That's okay. That's their problem, not my problem.
So I remember the Lucy movie.
Right. So now what are we saying? 12th dimension is equal to all that is.
Yes.
Right? So, okay. Now let us go to the 11th dimension. This is the dimension where all the archangels, etc., occupy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
And this is the explanation from Serapis as well as from Ariel. Ariel is the one who conceptualized these 12 dimensions of existence.
both are
Archangel.
both are archangels.
Yeah. Both are great ascended masters. Serapis and this one, right? So, what is there in the 11th dimension? Is that of preformed light, the point before creation. This is the first level of breakaway also. Please remember that.
Okay.
Right? A state of exquisite expectancy, just like the moment before a sneeze or an orgasm. That means this is just before a release. And 10th, 11th, and 12th dimension is the part of, if you take an organization, this is part of the overall plan of the organization that they are putting together. An organization is being created this is the first level of creative structure. Before an organization is formed into different departments, etc. Each one collectively does something which defines the state of the progression or the achievements of the entire organization, correct? Any one department, if you remove, will the organization be complete?
No.
Correct? So the middle structure is the middle management structure, which is the departments, departmental heads, and so on and so forth. Okay? The third one is the lower end, which is the groundwork, the ground reality.
No, sir. So you said 8, 9, 10 are the basically what creates the structure of the
I didn't
organization.
say 8, 9, 10. I said 10, 11, 12 is the plan.
So out of that 10, 11, 12, 12 is that state of perfection.
Correct.
And
So I have
11
told 11 now. 11 I'm explaining now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is the top management of the organization who decide what to set up, how it is to be run. All those planning stage, 200,000 feet view stage is being created there.
Okay.
So, a state of, okay. It is the realm of being known as Metatron, end of archangels, and other akashics of this source system. Source is a system. That system, the source system, there are planetary akashic records and galactic akashics, as well as the akashic for the entire source system.
So, sir, Metatron is also an archangel, right?
Metatron is one field, the entire field.
Oh. So, so Metatron is that is also part of the 11th dimension.
So it is a ream. Metatron is a ream. Just like you have got universe, it is one portion of the universe.
Oh.
Just like I keep explaining, right? You have got Big Bang, then you have got the ultimate source, then you have got the ream of intelligence, then ream of permanence, and then from the ream of permanence, you have got the triune self. The triune self has got a component which is existing there as well as here. The portion that is existing in near the ream of permanence, hanging because the body is missing, is your over self. And a portion of that soul is resting inside your body, that is the doer inside the body or the embedded soul. Okay. This
Sir,
entire thing.
yeah, like how you came to triune, can you just say once again? I got it. I just want to make sure like how did you get to triune? Before triune, what did you say?
It is the ream of permanence.
And above
The
that?
ream of permanence, there is a body which is perfectly balanced, consisting of knower, thinker, doer, which is your Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. Right? Maheshwar fails in his duty of maintaining the balance. So the body is corrupt, that body has to come to earth for purification. Right? Now, what is within that body? The 35 divine qualities are part of the body. Right?
Part
And
of the body or the soul?
no, part of the body which is maintained by one portion of the soul, which is the doer portion. अरे आप लोगों को समझा के फायदा नहीं है क्योंकि वो सुनते हो बड़े इंटरेस्ट के साथ और बाद में अपनी दुनिया में जाके सब कुछ भूल जाते हो. इज दैट अ राइट स्टेटमेंट? See, you need to experience what you are reading, otherwise it will never remain with you. It will be like a hawa ka jhoka. It came, it went, like Alexander. Right? He came, he saw, he conquered. After that, where is he? Experience that. That is the question why I asked. In the first week of unified meditation, what did you guys experience? You will start giving me very new words which are already written in the book. But what is written in the book, we are missing because we need to experience that. We need to visualize it to experience. Are you getting me? In fact, I am trying to put this into a picture for everybody's benefit.
Okay.
And I am not very good at drawing pictures. Right? So it is in the beginning stage of what I want to put together. What is this? Documents, presentation. Is this the one? I think it is this one. Let me see. Is this the one? No, not this. Which one is it? Yesterday I was working. Is it part of who am I only? I'm using that only. No, not even this. Then which one is the last one that I used yesterday? Just now, 2 hours ago. Okay. Presentation. Is it this one? I think this one. Yeah. I'm trying to layer it with the contents of the 12 dimensions. I only come this far. I still have to build the other three and then break it down into an explanation. Visualize the entire unified meditation to be ascending the 12 steps, because you have to merge with oneness and, right? So that 10, 11, 12 is going to be the part of the universe that we all need to reach, because our self is going to be around that area, right? So this is the mid-level creation, this is the lower end creation. Okay, you need to visualize what you are reading. That's the only point I am trying to make.
So, sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
See, when we were talking about the triune self, knower, doer, thinker, the relationship was like a one-to-one in a hierarchy. Okay, we all, I mean, at least.
It is still it is still one-to-one.
So, but when it comes to the higher self, is it one-to-one really?
Yes. Higher self is you.
Higher self. Yeah, I heard that. Now I am not able to comprehend that higher self.
No. That is why I gave you the example of the family.
Yeah.
Is your family separate from you? Their physical existence is separate, but are they separate from you?
No.
My father, who is not visible to me now in physical form, is he separate? Is he gone away from my life?
No, okay, that question even,
Correct.
still
So
bothers.
if you are looking at it from, see, if I say Modali is the identity of the family, okay, am I a Modali?
No, there are a few modelists before.
There
No,
may
you.
be, but am I a Modali? The question.
Yes, yes,
Why are
yes.
you going away from the question? I am a
Yes.
Modali.
Yeah.
My father is a Modali.
Yeah.
My grandfather is a Modali.
No, but sir, here the question is, do you all have the same higher self? No, right?
Same higher self, yes. Over self, no.
Same higher self, sir?
In Pitruloka, do you all have the same father?
No.
You do.
Yeah, we all
You
have the same.
do.
You
Eventually,
do?
I do. Your Gotra Nama is coming from where?
From the first Rishi who was
Thank
there.
you. So you are all identified by that Gotra,
Yeah.
right? Gotra is like your higher self.
oh really? Wow.
Okay. Between the Gotra and your physical self, one classification is
Over
there
self.
over self, which is linked only to you and your multiple lives.
Oh.
Linked to me and
What
my
are you
multiple.
people understanding from one sec?
Sir, actually, this concept I've never, I don't think I've
No,
even
one
heard.
sec. Have you people
Yeah,
understood
see,
over the Lobsang Rampa's over self? Have you people read that book?
Sorry, I did not read it, sir.
I've listened to some book
This
discussion about.
diagram that you are seeing,
Hmm.
right? This diagram that you are seeing
Huh.
is taken from that book.
Yeah, you showed us before.
This is your over self,
Huh.
right?
Hmm.
And if I still want to explain this, one second.
See, sir, but what you
One
said
second.
about the higher self being the Gotra.
Walk. Don't run. Okay. source of all that is. He has not explained, he has taken only 6 dimensions, but 12 dimensions if you take, you have source of all that is at the 12th, 10th, and 12th, 11th, and 10th. That is that top management of an organization. Universe is the organization. Okay. Then you have got the oneness, the spirit of oneness, which is the first level breakaway. So if I take this, one sec, I better take the other diagram. What is the soul cosmology? You have the source of all that is, higher self, oversoul.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry to say this, but unfortunately, we have been like, though the
But
word is
these are
coined like,
depending upon the author, these two
uh,
are being interpreted as one single thing.
yeah.
That's okay. That doesn't matter. Because the first breakaway, the monad, as I say, is the group soul.
Okay.
Okay. No, sorry. The first is source and then source of all that is. The
Okay.
representative of the source. Correct. Now, this has got the same qualities, but this becomes the monad. Devaloka.
Okay.
Okay. Then higher self, which is like Indraloka, Bhuloka, and so on and so forth. Patala
Yeah.
Loka and all that. Each one being ordained to one group head.
Okay.
Even Pitruloka is one of them.
Uh-huh.
Okay. From there, the individuation, next breakout is your oversoul. That
Okay.
means your triune self.
Okay.
Okay. Now, your triune self, your daughter's triune self, your father's triune self, etc., etc. There are so many triune selves. They are all
Yeah.
coming from this group. From one group,
Uh-huh.
there are multiple groups. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is your over self.
Okay.
That over self can be visualized to be. I didn't go there. That can be visualized to be this. This over self was born as a sailor, as a wanderer, as a gentleman, as a lady, right?
No, but this one, sir, you were mentioning that this is your soul taking multiple reincarnations. Same
Correct.
soul.
So that is what I said. I came
Yeah.
from the oversoul, right? Your soul is
Correct.
your oversoul.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So who is the
Like,
oversoul? It is you only. It is you,
Correct. No,
Sigma,
are you using the word over
Ramakrishna
soul
1,
or over
Ramakrishna.
self?
Pardon?
Are you using the word over soul or over self?
Oversoul and overself is the same thing.
Same thing. Okay. Oh, no, but when it comes to that
That is,
over self, I
people
agree
use
with you
the
that.
word higher self. Some
Uh,
books use the same thing. They are interchangeably used.
okay. Oh, yeah. Correct.
Why
Yeah.
is the English, why are you letting English confuse you?
No, English the confusion comes because of the hierarchy, sir. When you keep the
Oh,
higher self over the over self, the immediate assumption is that, okay, for every higher
no,
self,
no,
there are multiple over
basically
selves.
you change it to general English.
Correct.
You change it to general English. You need to understand the theme, the organization structure. Many organizations have got CEO and MD combined into one, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
But there are also organizations which has got a CEO and an MD as
Mm-hmm.
two independent people,
Yeah.
right? The same is the structure here.
sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, we can give or do multiple dimensions. Like, I can be in 2 or 3
You are there in
different.
all the 12 dimensions, which consists of 383 planets. That is
You
how
mean,
vast you are. That is
I'm now
how
a.
vast you are. You are not able to relate to it because you are not looking at how vast you are.
Okay.
You are
sorry.
identified with this physical existence.
So I am here like a
You are
teacher.
here,
I
the same
am here
position
in the
as
same
a
way
child.
I will be.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
That is, when I say you are, you won't say I've got my hands, legs, like head and all. You are
Yeah.
a speck. One
Yeah.
speck is existing in planet Earth, which itself has got multiple layers. Okay? It
Mhm.
has got multiple layers. And you have had your presence in 383 planets which are currently ascending.
Wow.
Okay? You have also existed during the Atlantis civilization.
Mhm.
So all of us have, sir.
Majority of us, because we are at the advanced stage in the spirituality, right? That means we have existed. We have had multiple lives in our journey so far.
Okay.
Some of them may be our oversouls. Some of them may be like when you listen to Gaia.com, Stefano Matthias, he
I
speaks.
have it.
He says, I don't belong to this. I belong to Atlantis. And I have come here as a light worker to
Yeah,
improve.
I heard some.
Yes. So they are not bluffing. Only thing is we are not able to comprehend what they are trying to say.
So when
Yeah, I
they
heard some of them saying like that, but I didn't
Right?
connected with
Patriji
them.
himself has said that there are so many people. Now,
so sir,
Patriji looked at me and then he said, so, what, Swamiji, you are a senior citizen. So I took it immediately based on my level of consciousness at that time. I said, yes, sir, I am over 60, so I am a senior citizen. He says, no, no, no. I am saying that you are a senior citizen in all respects. I never understood what he meant. Only today I am getting the meaning of it. And I have
so
not even met him.
oh, you mean on Zoom? He told you on
Yeah,
Zoom.
this is on a Zoom.
So sir, let me ask you something. All these light workers are also born as human beings,
Yes.
unless they do something called a walk-in.
No, unless, see, for
Yeah.
example, you use the word archangel, Ariel, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the 11th dimension, they have a decision. They can take a decision in the 11th and 10th, whether they want to take a physical form or continue as an energy.
Okay.
Right? That call is left to them.
Oh.
The structure is beautiful
Yeah,
if you start experiencing it.
I heard all this
Yeah.
So sir,
from.
recently this walk-in concept has been coming into my
That
space.
it is not, walk-in concept is not recent.
No, no, to my space. I've been hearing more and more about it.
Hmm.
So that is basically when one of these other souls will take some body which has been
Correct.
vexed.
That is a sort of a channeling. All these are walk-ins. Right? So in spiritual tablets, what I mean in this unified meditation, what are you doing? You are trying to, if it is a negative influence on you, as they say in week 5, what will you do? In week 5, you are learning that you can ask a question and your over self will tell you, yes, it is. That means you still are under the influence of a negative walk-in energy. Okay?
So
So then
that
what will you do? You will release that. Again, ask the question. Lock your aura. How can they enter this physical existence? Only through the aura. Including your disease enters you only through the aura.
wow.
क्या पढ़ते हो यार आप लोग पढ़ना करो शुरू करो एक्सपीरियंस करो we are so much absorbed by our physical existence that we forget that we are energy. Correct? We are so engrossed. I can't think of myself. 3 years ago, I could not think of myself as being vaster, larger than the physical existence. Who are you? I am founder so and so. I am vice president so and so. अरे वो एक रोल प्ले कर रहे हो, वो थोड़ी ना आप हो. That's why when have you ever seen any of my name badges or when I appear on any screen, is there any designation that is attached to my name?
No.
Have you ever seen it? Even as a counselor, spiritual tablets also will not be there unless somebody deliberately puts it. When I go to speak, they will say speaker. Because people have asked me, sir, what do I put? They put Chandra Modali. Nothing beyond that. Sir, but then what has been your designation? I said, hey, I retired 20 years ago. What will my designation do to me today? No, but we have to put something. Sorry, just put name. Let them identify me by my name, not by my designation. What has designation got to do? That is for an interface in the market. At home, when I come, do my children call me vice president? No. They call me daddy. They don't even call me Chandra. They call me daddy. Because that is the role I am playing. They don't identify me as anything different. Even if I am in the office, when they call, they will say daddy. They will not say Mr. Vice President. Right? So now we are coming to the 10th dimension. What is happening to us in the 10th dimension is the source of the rays. That means reflection of the 11th dimension is the 10th dimension. Actually, you can also look at it this way. 12th dimension is reflected in the 11th dimension, is reflected in the 10th dimension. That means the densities are changing and slowly the environment there is not able to hold you there, so you are coming to the lower dimension. You are becoming more physical, relatively. Correct? So, this is where new plans of creation are designed and then sent into mid-creation levels. So, this is the specification in a manufacturing environment. Are you getting it? Are you able to visualize that? Right? You can have a sense of I at this stage. Identity is getting created. Knower, thinker, doer.
As early as 10th stage?
Yes. Okay. Now, but it won't be at all what you are used to at the third dimension. That I is different. This is a collective I. Just like this picture is showing you the I. Right? You're seeing this picture, correct?
Yeah.
Right? This is that I, 10th dimension. Okay? Clear?
Yes, sir.
कितना है दुनिया में सीखने के लिए.
I know.
Now,
So
these
we are
three,
that much powerful.
these three, what have they done? They have done the top management's job. Okay? Now, it is going to be assigned to the next lower department. So, each of these will divide themselves to manage one department, or as Thinking and Destiny calls it, one university.
Each of them means? Each of which?
Soul. Your oversoul has not yet got created.
Yes.
You are at the higher soul stage.
Yeah.
Correct? That is the realm of intelligence.
So this 10th dimension is the realm of intelligence?
10th, 11th, and 12th put together.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Above that is the source.
Yes.
Okay. Right? So these three, right, is like, where are shapes? Okay, anyway, I'll do that later. Okay. Okay. So now what is happening in the ninth dimension? Let us come down. The ninth dimension is the plane of collective consciousness of planets, star systems, galaxies, and dimensions. Okay. So here the breakdown of the organization structure into Department A, Department B, Department C, Department E, and so on is being created.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
In this dimension, it can be difficult to remain conscious because you are managing. You don't know which department you are managing at which moment in time. Okay, your general manager. Today, your manufacturing department will come to you with issues. You have to administer that. Then tomorrow, HR department will come to you. Then payroll department will come to you. Okay, right? So you have to. So you are not conscious. At one moment you are playing one role. In the very next moment you are playing a different role, and then a different role, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Now, once again, it's very difficult to get a sense of I because you are so vast that everything is you. You are the GM, you are the manufacturing department, you are every department that you can think of. Getting it? Right? Every life form, every star, every planet, and group mind of every species is every species in that, every planet, every group mind, etc. Everything is within you. Are you able to relate? Okay, let's go to the. So now
So,
what?
can we relate it somehow to how Krishna opened his mouth and showed the whole universe in it?
Exactly, that is at the 13th dimension or above the 12th dimension. I won't call it 13th dimension. It is the source. But as Krishna, he occupied the 12th dimension. As a representative, right? He occupied the 12th dimension. He didn't occupy the source. He didn't represent the source. He became the triune self of the universe.
And whatever planets, galaxies, whatever he was showing was actually ninth dimension.
That is already, yeah, he was coming down to the ninth dimension to show, but everything is within him. Okay. So now, eighth dimension में क्या हो रहा है? Right? The eighth dimension is of group mind or group soul. This is the higher self. Till now, higher self has not come into picture. Please remember.
This is the Gotram.
This is the Gotram. Or Gotram may be one level above. Yeah, no, this is the Gotram. Okay. Right?
So basically in our
you touch base with the vaster part of who you are. So over self, higher self, he has merged into one in this explanation. It is like Upanishad interpretation by Shankaracharya's Shankar Gaudapada. Upanishad as interpreted by Valmiki, Upanishad as interpreted by Tom, Dick and Harry. They are going to vary, right? So, in principle, the responsibility of that layer is more important than who is it exactly. We need not bother about that. Okay? Are you with me?
Yes, sir. I got until Gotram, but I'm not able to exactly correlate to what you said about the who is writing about the Upanishads. That and this eighth
No,
dimension.
that one you don't have to correlate. I'm just telling you. If 10
Okay.
people write the same report, will there be 10 versions of it?
Yeah.
But then the core theme will not change.
Yes.
Right? Those 10
Yeah.
versions I am saying are the identification of higher self or over self. Put them in one group and be done with it. You may be playing a dual role at that moment.
Okay.
Like, for example, cricket game. Is the captain a batsman as well as a bowler, as well as a fielder, as well as a wicket keeper? It's quite possible, right?
Yeah.
Depending upon the role he is playing, you will address him. The wicket keeper, the bowler, the batsman. But collectively, he is the captain.
Yeah.
So all the players represent him. He is part of the entire team. Like that. So when you are trying to take this over self, higher self, don't get tied into that word. Nomenclature is different. Got it? Right? So then you are pure, operating with group goals. So it might seem as though you have gone to sleep or blanked out. In some cases, you might have blanked out, etc. Right? So this is your group consciousness. Come to the seventh plane. The seventh dimension is that of pure creativity, pure light. There is no corruption here. Entire light as a light body, all the constituents are brilliant. No corruption. Okay? It is a plane of infinite refinement, and the last plane where you perceive yourself as individual. Above this, you don't have. That means from the group entity, you have slowly broken down to the defining of knower, thinker, doer, in which you are able to identify you as the individual over self. This is the breakout condition that your children are coming to 18th year and they are now going to start to look at opportunities to become independent. Okay? Right? Now you are coming to the sixth dimension. What are you doing in the sixth dimension? Right? Holds the templates for the DNA patterns of all types of species creation, including humankind. Now you are segregating the combination of which pattern is going to represent human being, which pattern. Now, where are you all these patterns going to come from? They are going to come from the energy which you are calling the five elements of nature. The pattern being the Akasha and the combination being fire, air, water, and so on. Right? Okay. It is also where the light languages are stored, the language of vibration, etc., etc. And it is made up mostly of color and tone. No words. Language of light is what? Frequency.
Color and
Tone.
tone. Okay.
Okay. So that means the energy is getting classified into color, tone, and so many breakups or combinations. Reusable components. Okay. It is the dimension where consciousness creates through thought. and one of the places where you work during sleep. Are you getting it? That is in
No.
the sixth dimension.
When you work during sleep means like some are astral levels and all that?
Dream, astral, yes.
Okay.
Yesterday I located the book that was written in the 1900s, early 1900s, the first book on astral projection.
Oh.
So I have to read that to understand whether it makes sense for us or not. Okay?
What is it called, sir?
Something to do with astral projection or astral journey.
Okay.
Print also
So,
is.
sir, I have a question. So, excuse me. So when there is no Arishad Varga, there is no desire, there is no anger, there is no lower energy frequency. All that frequency chart we have seen are a result of Arishad Vargas. Somebody got a desire, somebody got jealousy, somebody got angry.
That's a thought.
Beautiful.
Huh?
Beautiful.
So if it is not there, then there is no energy differentiation between the citizens of the sixth
So
or
you are
sixth.
closer to the higher realms of operation.
Yeah.
Right? You have got two children, you will look at what is best for both the children. You won't say, this child let me give more, that child let me give less.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
So, sir, so you both are saying that if you have no Arishad Vargas, you are operating from the sixth dimension.
Arishad Varga is a manifestation of the energy combination of separation. You are
Okay.
starting to separate yourself,
Okay.
right? Letting dominance of one characteristic superimpose the other characteristics. Those are the tones that he is referring to.
Yeah.
These are the tones that even Seth in his nature of personality refers to. Feeling tones. Okay? It is the dimension where consciousness creates through thought. A difficult one to experience as because you are not in a body unless you choose. So it is in the sixth dimension you take a call whether you want a body or you don't want a body. If you are meeting the requirement, you need not come down to earth. That means you are passing the knower, thinker, doer exam. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, as I'm explaining, I'm able to relate that picture,
Yeah.
Beautiful. So now I'm
Sir,
going to lecture on today.
just now some disturbance came. I'm not able to understand.
Which one? No. That picture that I generally use for my knower, thinker, doer.
Mine?
Yeah.
No, her
Can
stuck.
everyone hear?
She got stuck. Oh, now you're okay.
Yeah, sir. In between, I think you were saying something really important and we couldn't hear.
Why no one could hear?
No one could hear, I think, sir.
I can hear. We can hear. You got stuck.
Was able to hear. He was nodding.
No, which one? What are it? No, why? I have been listening to sir. What is the top question? I mean,
No, they were
No,
not able to hear something. Probably
last 1 minute. Yeah, about a minute. You were saying something. You were saying that you were kind of getting the download, something like that. You were saying, right?
No, I was getting not the download. I was getting far more clarity of,
Ah.
yeah, yeah.
of
But one question, sir. So if there is a sixth dimension, if there is a question in front of you that whether to go take a body or do the job right there, what
no,
is that
you
reason?
need to or not. That means you have transgressed all the 35 qualities.
So where is that need and where is that need coming up and then who is deciding
No.
on that need?
So that planning is done where? I already told you. Why are you changing the
Okay. Go to the 12th and 11th dimension. Okay.
correct? Now,
Yeah.
whether you want to accomplish it by taking a life or you want to do it otherwise is up to you. Suppose through a dream sequence you are able to help a person.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Or you are able to help a community through a dream sequence. You have done the job, right?
Okay.
Why do you have to become Shirdi Sai Baba, come down to Shiladi, which is Shirdi,
Uh,
right? And then
Shiladi. What is Shiladi, sir?
Shiladi was the original name at that time. When
Oh, really?
one of the books I read, right? Shirdi was Shiladi.
What does that mean?
Sila Adi, maybe. I don't know. I can't attribute a meaning to names. Right? I'm just taking the theme.
yeah.
So, sir, I have a question. You said just now. So, what if you're able to accomplish whatever you are by giving somebody a dream
For
sequence?
example, this teaching I can do in a classroom.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing it in a classroom now.
Yes.
No, I'm not doing it in a classroom. I'm doing it over a Zoom session.
Zoom.
Yes, sir. So what you're saying
Okay,
is,
now is it the same? So, do I have to physically come to US to teach you this? I need not.
No.
So, if there is a mechanism through which I can do it and accomplish the needed correction or needed dissemination, I need not come physically, right?
Yeah.
wow. So, sir, when you mentioned that dream thing, whoever you have
The
to
dream is a
impart,
sequence. Dream is a sequence.
but
Oh,
just that they
this fellow has taken, your oversoul knows. So oversoul will decide. Do I need to go and remind him that he is on the spiritual path? Or just sending a snake in his dream is good enough. So now instead of talking in what you call the English or other languages, I am talking in binary assembly language. So directly I am able to interact with the CPU. See, you don't know what is happening inside the computer once you have released a program, right?
Correct.
But I know because I've been a hardware engineer, I know how it is going to come. So which
Yeah.
part of the corrected memory is causing the problem, I know. So I will replace that memory chip. Do I have to go all the way? Or can I issue a command here which will replace that memory? You're following what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is remote help desk? Do they physically come to your house to rectify things?
No.
No. They just say, ma'am, do you have a team viewer? Yes. Okay. Can you give me the connectivity on team viewer? Yes. I was connected into you. So I am reprogramming you. The same way the oversoul also reprograms based on your karmic pattern. Now you see the value of soul contract decoded.
Yeah.
What, Lakshmi ma'am?
yes, I'm trying to. Um,
So, soul contract decoded is the program, right? Universe will create the situation that you are forced to undergo that. It will run the help desk through memory and other means, your 7 experiences, give you the message, put you on the track. Ramakrishna sir is already sleeping.
No, sir. I wanted to say I'm running the books hard, half complete. That is a problem. Started that.
No, sir. I don't read any book complete,
Uh,
right? But I will skim through the entire book, right?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
as I am skimming, the entire picture falls in place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I will go into the depth of that module that I need to pick up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. So now you are able to link all this. There is the atmosphere, there is the breath, there is the constituent of that, and so on and so forth,
Yeah.
right? So this picture, as I was talking about it from the dimension perspective, right? Things were falling in place is what I am saying when I read this part. It is also where light languages are stored and is made up of color and tone. Subprograms.
Where
Because language of the mind is it word?
No,
Is it
Thoughts.
language? No.
no,
emotions?
Okay. Tones.
Thought.
tones.
Color. You see red color, you start emitting anger. You see pink, you feel tranquil because that is love energy. Right? Then a difficult one to experience because you are not in a body. We are used to experiencing in a body till we raise our consciousness to experience it beyond the physical senses. That means your indriyas inside.
Yeah.
Your karmendriyas are outside, right? These are the jnanendriyas. That means you are directly downloading from your wisdom body.
Mm.
Okay. Then, when you are operating sixth dimensionally, you are more of an alive thought. You are not a passing thought. You
Yeah.
are an alive thought. You create through your consciousness, but you don't necessarily have a vehicle for that consciousness. Okay? So you are creating here. This can also, from the eighth dimension to the fifth dimension, you have what
So
is
we
exit only.
have thought there in sixth dimension.
Correct. Right? So now from the eighth dimension, there is one part of connectivity to this one. Right? Now, earlier you had 12-strand DNA, but today only 2-strand DNA. Why? Because the consciousness level separated itself to such an extent that you are not able to, you are misusing the connectivity. So nature disconnected. That is why we read people in the Atlantis civilization were 7 feet tall. They were so very intelligent that they could create things with their thoughts and all. This is explaining that. Okay?
They have 12
Yes.
DNA.
Correct. Now, fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is the light body dimension. It is the fifth dimension. You are completely spiritual. Right? So in the process of ascension, you are completely spiritual. But in the process of descension, as you are coming in the descending path, right? This is where you are getting disintegrated into spirits.
I
Okay?
use the word plural here.
Yeah. Many of you have come in the form have come in from this plane to be light workers here. You are coming from the fifth dimension. In
Uh,
which
you're coming from fifth dimension to third dimension to be light workers in the third dimension.
because you have an option to choose, right? In the sixth dimension, you are choosing whether to take a body or not.
Yes.
Right. In which you are aware of yourself as a master and a multi-dimensional being, GK sir. Got it?
So just a thought, sir. I mean, just to understand, why do you call him a multidimensional being?
We are all multidimensional. He is able to see that he knows that he is a multidimensional being.
Master.
Got it? He is a master. Okay. Then go to the third and fourth, which is this is where we are dominated by the game the universe plays, known as the game of separation, which is karma. Okay? And then, right, let us go one level below, which is in the bodies, right? The bodies is the next one. Yeah. Right? So now, from there, in terms of the universe, you have descended into a physical body. Our physical body, let me just complete this part, only just this, I'm not going below into the depth. Our physical body,
This is second and third, fourth dimension, sir.
No, we are in the third dimension.
Oh,
Our
third
physical
dimension.
body with a love and hate relationship why is there a love and hate relationship? We have got duality operating on us. It is physical body, right, is what we experience karmic limitations through. This becomes the karmic lessons that you have taken in Soul Contract Decoded. Madam,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
We think of, if I didn't have a body, I wouldn't be experiencing all this limitation, right? So we have started the blame game. There can be a total denial that the body itself has a consciousness and that this consciousness purpose is to serve you and serve spirit. This is the approach you are taking. You are widening the separation. Okay. Ultimately, it is the separation and reuse that is going to manifest as a disease. Are you getting it? Now you think about the thesis that you created. Is it making sense all through? Okay. Now, so the physical body walks around most of the time feeling denied and abused. The starting point of
Disease. Autoimmune.
autoimmune disease, because you are starting to hate yourself. You are not the happy self that you are designed to be, but you are point number 2, right? Over this, we have our etheric blueprint at about ½ inch away from your skin. It also exists within us. This body holds structures that are 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th dimensional. Okay?
Layers.
Yeah. Right? So that one, now he is explaining in each stage what is it. How do chakras relate to that? You people, I have brought you to a stage where you can exercise interest over your what? Over your mind to command it to read the book. Got it? Oh,
Which book, sir?
huh? Light body,
Oh,
ascension, light body, ascension, and transform into light body. I have told you the entire story.
Sir, I know you have posted the audiobook for one of these, right, sir? Which one is that? Let me see.